So in this section, we are going to learn how to create a pop-up menu just like this one. If you click these three dots in here, and pop-up menu will appear, and we have the selected item 2. When we click this item 1, and this will be disappeared. When you click this again, we have now the item 1 selected. So how can we create this in our Flutter application? For that, we have a simple application for now. Let's go down in here. We have again scaffold app bar within some text of pop-up menu. To create buttons at the end of the app bar, here we have the property of actions in our app bar, and these actions accept a list of widgets. So simply inside we pass our pop-up menu button, which comes from the Flutter material design. The pop-up menu button has one compulsory property, that is item builder, and in the context it will return the list of pop-up menu items. But before going forward, we have to set our initial value of pop-up menu button to selected menu, and therefore we create our selected menu variable of type int and set it to 0. So we got our pop-up menu item within the list. It has the value 0, and the child we have the text of item 1. And let's duplicate this and simply change the values and the item text. So we got these three pop-up menu items in our list of pop-up menu button, which is returned by the item builder of the pop-up menu button. This value is the index of that pop-up menu item on which that will be selected. Now after this done, Ctrl S to hot reload, and you can see we got a pop-up menu, 3 dots in here. When you click this, a pop-up menu will appear, and initially we have the item 1 selected as we have set our initial menu to 0. When we click this 2, this will disappear, and when we open this, so for now this item 2 is not selected. To make this selection works, we have another property in our pop-up menu button. That property is onSelected, which return type is void, and in the parameters it accepts an integer value. And each time this is called, this gives us the index of the selected pop-up menu item. Like we have set the 0, 1 and 2. When the first item is selected, this will give us 0. When the second item is selected, this will give us 1. When the third item is selected, this will give us 2. Just like the indexes as they are starting from 0. And in the body of this onSelected method, we will do setStat to update the stat variable selected menu to the menu index that is selected. So each time when we select any pop-up menu item in here, so we will get that pop-up menu value or the index in the selected pop-up menu, and that will be passed directly in here as selected menu item is updated by the setStat. So according to that, we will get the item selected. Now after this, Ctrl S to hot reload and close this and open this up. You can see when we click this item 2, this disappears. When you open this, now the item 2 is selected. When we click this item 3 and again open this, now item 3 is selected. Again select this one, and that's how this works. And that was a simple pop-up menu button that you can create in your Flutter application, and you will get to know more about this, that how to work with this pop-up menu button with a bit advanced level in the future videos if you go for real app development in Flutter.